Good morning from day 193. It's 9:15. I slept okay. I kept waking up because I'm like congested. But 17.7 miles today, so we'll see how it goes. But at least I get to see some friends tonight. So they're gonna drive up after work, so they won't be here until kind of late, but should be good. We'll check the weather, and now there's like a 20% chance of rain up on Washington in the afternoon tomorrow, which is not great. It was supposed to be like completely clear, but not anymore. Well, very nice view first thing in the morning, but we're also getting technical right off the bat. Here's something fun I'd never thought about before. When you're climbing up a few thousand feet and going down a few thousand feet, my left ear won't pop. My right one will. My left one won't. I'm like chewing gum. I've tried like pinching my nose and blowing. Nothing. It doesn't hurt, but it is very, very plugged. I got my ear to pop. Thank God. It was hurting. I just squeezed and blew. I'm always scared because I saw someone in the ER who had burst an eardrum doing that, but it popped. I think I'm gonna have to like do that all day because I'm going up and down, but feels a lot better. I made it to the hut and I think this is apple cake as one of my free things, and then I'm having some tea. And I'm gonna fill up my water and keep hiking. It was so nice and warm in the sun. I was sitting on the front porch at the hut, and now I'm back in the trees, and I'm like, oh my God, it's so cold. Climbing up South Twin, 0.8 up. Again, it's like all of these now, it's like less than a mile. I'm like, that's nothing. I climbed up Moosalok for 4 miles. So, I can do anything for less than a mile. And all the comments said it's not technical, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It being technical makes it more fun, but we shall see. Okay, so that is Mount Garfield, and then that is Franconia Ridge. So I did all that yesterday. And then I camped around there, and this morning hiked down, and now up this mountain. I made it to the top of South Twin Mountain. Today would be a nice day to summit Washington. Fortunately, it's happening tomorrow.
Can you hear me now?
I think
You would think standing on top of the mountain you could get a...
Washington.
Is it?
I think so.
You don't have peak finder, do you? Yeah.
My level of soreness in the whites is so funny because if I'm walking completely flat, I feel great. I feel unstoppable. Like, I feel like I could walk forever. You make me take a... I got cut off because my phone ran out of storage again. But, yeah. I don't know. Downhill, my knees hurt, but uphill, just like my whole quad, leg, and my knees kind of even hurt going uphill. But it's just so funny how good I feel going like flat, mild down or mild up. I just stopped at the Zealand hut. Went inside just to sit down, and then they had a sign that it was in front of like a pitcher of juice that said free for through hikers and ask us about leftovers. So I went up and I was like, do you guys have any leftovers for through hikers? And she was like, oh, let me check. Oh my god, I'm almost falling. And she was like, do you care that it's cold? And I was like, no. So I ate partially frozen lasagna, but it was delicious. So, thoroughly enjoyed. And, yeah. Now I'm continuing on. I don't have service anymore, and apparently won't have service like for the rest of the day. So I used the Garmin to send a message to Anna to ask like kind of her ETA, because we'd planned to meet down at the road and then like find someplace to stealth camp, but I don't think they're gonna get here until like 8 or 8:30, and so it'll be dark. And I was like, I don't really want to sit in the dark by a road by myself. So we'll see. If it's, I don't know what time it gets dark, and I don't have service to check, but yeah, we'll see. There is a campsite, it's like 3 miles from the road, that I could stay at, but that would just make my day tomorrow longer. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. My new favorite symptom of this illness that's kicked in today is that when I breathe, regardless of whether I breathe out of my nose or mouth, my sinuses and the roof of my mouth feel like they are on fire. So that one's a real blast. Took some Advil. I think it's starting to kick in because it's feeling less fiery. So hopefully that works soon, because it's really hard to concentrate on walking when like every single breath I take hurts. Made it to the Ethan Pond campsite. I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit until I hear the official ETA, and then I'll go down and meet them when they get here. It's 6:40 and I am leaving the campsite. Was chit-chatting with a group from Vermont State University. Learned how to do an M bear hang, which actually will probably come in handy a lot. Ooh, that is so bright. But now I am hiking down to the road, and about 3 miles. I have about an hour and 20 minutes until they're supposed to get there. And yeah, that's about it. I ate a bunch of cheese and crackers, some muffins, protein bar, because I realized I didn't really have time to like make dinner, and I didn't want to dig my dinner out of my pack, so didn't do that, but it's okay. Yeah, have my headlamp for when it gets dark. Texted Green Bean the plan. She was like, isn't it gonna get dark soon? That descent looks steep. And I was like, I'll be fine. I doubt it's anything I haven't done before. So I will update y'all on how it's going. I made it maybe 15 minutes of walking after leaving, a place with a privy for my body to just decide, oh, you have to go right now. I'm like, really? You couldn't have told me this while I was sitting at the campsite. No. Had to wait until I was in the woods for me to have to dig a hole. Which is not easy to do around here, by the way. Ay. But we're back to walking. Was a success. And, yeah. It's pretty close to sunset. So, this is honestly one of the chillest descents I've had, which I'm very grateful for, because I'm doing it in the dark. But I have about 0.8 left to go. Okay, it's been a bit, but I'm in my tent. I got here, and there were people who basically had organized a 100-mile race through the Whites, and so they were like crewing for the people who were coming through. Absolutely insane. They started at 6 a.m. and it's gonna take them like 48 hours. So they like brought me a chair, a blanket, gave me pizza, so great. And then Anna and Corey showed up with one of their friends. So we have our tent set up, and it's 9 p.m. and I'm gonna go to bed because we're starting hiking at 4:30 tomorrow. But yeah, should be a good time. Highlight of the day is seeing Anna and Corey again, and character builder. I don't know, I'm tired. Maybe that. But yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.